Hi everybody, it's me, Kristen, here with schizophrenia.com, and I'm making a new video to talk about stress and some coping strategies. First I wanted to say that I've had a hard time making this video because I didn't know whether to talk. I think you have to basically divide discussions of stress and coping strategies into two categories. One is when you're actively psychotic or really super depressed and having a lot of symptoms. I think you're going to have a lot of different ways to deal with stress in that situation, rather than when you're doing a little bit better and you're trying to navigate work situations or school situations or social situations, but you're still having, maybe some symptoms, but it's not really full blown. So today I'm going to talk about how to sort of manage with life stresses, just regular work stress and school stress and stuff like that. I'm just going to be talking about things that have helped me, that I think everybody has their own way of dealing with things that can be helpful to them. So, yeah, you can try stuff out that I suggest, or feel free to leave comments about how you guys deal with stress too, because we can all help each other learn better ways to deal. Okay, well, the first thing I wanted to say was that I think that all of us who have schizophrenia, I think we need to realize that we're kind of in a different situation than quote-unquote normal people when it comes to stress, because I think, I don't want to say that normal people can handle stress better, but I think that just because of the illness that we have, our stress can lead to more severe symptoms sooner, I think. So I think it's important to watch out for stress and to try to minimize it in your life. You don't need to minimize, I don't need to get rid of all the stress in your life, but I think it's important to realize that, maybe we do need special, accommodations, or to live a life that has less stress than most other people deal with or something. I don't know, I guess it could be different for everybody, but I think that we need to be more aware of how stress affects our life. So, basically I like to think of it as kind of a bank account of, you need to keep your one bank account high of non-stressfulness, and then when something really stressful comes in and jabs at you, then your bank account will go down. But if you have built in social support and activities that help you, your non-stressful bank account will go back up again. So you won't be as affected by stressful situations. So I think it's really important to have social support networks, even online discussion boards that you can go to. If you have a therapist or a doctor you can talk to, or a friend or a family member, or even just writing in a journal maybe could help you process things, and just ways to sort of vent your frustrations and get things out of your mind and get so you can problem solve them instead of repeating everything in your mind all the time. So having a social support network is very important, I think. Of course, taking your medications is helpful, and for me, it's helpful to be open about my schizophrenia, because while, sometimes I wonder if people are treating me differently because of it, it's important for me not to be hiding it, but that's just me. So I try not to hide it from people, because I don't think it defines me. It's not everything I am, but it is a part of me and a part of my reality. And so if I can help people understand more and deal with that with being open, I guess it just helps me. But okay, so I guess I'm being really vague, but some other things that help are like finding things to distract you from your thoughts that may be invasive, like if your medications don't totally work and you're still having like delusional thoughts or some hallucinations or something, if you can find a way to distract yourself by, like being engaged in something else, like a craft activity, or I like to watch a lot of movies and TV shows just because I think visually it entices me and it just keeps my mind off things. And I usually like to watch things on DVD because there aren't any commercials and stuff like that. And I try not to watch scary things too much. I just like sitcom type things just because it's kind of light and jokey and stuff like that, and it keeps me in a happy mood. But that's just me, whatever you find works for you. And listening to music is always good. Some people like to meditate, some people like to run or cook or, whatever kind of activity you find. I think you need to have some kind of, way of relieving stress, though, instead of letting it all build up. And so I also like to have, I said like having people around me who can support me. And also I like to have just, I know this sounds kind of materialistic, but I like to have things around me that I enjoy. Like I have a Hello Kitty back there, and teddy bear and stuff like that. I collect Hello Kitties and teddy bears and stuff like that. And I like to have my bed have a lot of fluffy pillows and blankets and stuff like that, just because it's really comfy that way. And if I'm feeling really depressed or anxious or something, I can just go to my bed and like curl up with the blanket, and it just if I need to just close my eyes and listen to music, or not even have music on but just lay in bed and feel nice and warm and comfy, then that's something I like to do to try to calm myself down. So basically what I'd say is, I think that, my therapist, she likes to say that schizophrenics are tuned into the channel from hell, which I think is kind of true. When you have delusions or hallucinations that are like mean and not so nice, then I think it's important to be extra nice to yourself and treat yourself really well, and try not to think of it as you being selfish as so much as you're just taking care of yourself. So take that extra few minutes for yourself, do something nice for yourself each day, and be your own best friend, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's about, I'm running out of time because I can't make this too long, but basically try to accentuate the positive. If the voices and delusions are making you upset, try to escape from them by doing relaxing things or talking to someone, and try to keep your emotional bank account high with relaxing stuff, and just remember to protect yourself against other stresses. So, okay, I've tried to do this video several times now, and I don't know if I have said anything good, but okay, I guess I'll maybe talk about this some other time too. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye!